Hey guys, welcome back. It's Limitless here. So before we get going, remember to like and subscribe, otherwise Betsy's gonna pay a visit to your house and take a dump on your next Amazon package. Otherwise Betsy's gonna pay a visit. Good. Audio's good? Alright. Then here's what's up guys. We've got our Lightning Mage Adept here, and I'm gonna show you the build and then show you what it does. So right now I'm using my Betsy pet. It's got ability power and defense power. Her score is only around 11k. She's full ability power though, so we've got swap AP, healthy AP, ability, same there, and then here's where it changes. It goes snake skin, then healthy and swap, so we're leaving out the ability chip because it's the weakest one of the three. And then I guess I'll show you, those are the shards. So those ones there, we've definitely got some flex spots here that I'm kind of too lazy to fill because they don't really matter to me. And then that's what's on the weapon. And then we're using the Lunar Collar, Marked NATO chip, and Exploding Volley. Exploding Volley is absolutely necessary. Lunar Collar may be necessary for you, and I'll show you why. So it creates the lunar portals right there, and when it's maxed out, you can have a whole bunch of them, and they don't cost you anything to cast. On top of that, they last for a while. And you can see here too, they're putting out, what, half a mil to like 1.6 mil DPS each. And that's based on your ability power as well. So that there alone can, really put the hurt on something. Anyway, we're also going to be taking a look at our Earth Shatter for this. We're going to be using marked targets. And that's the build right there for that. Now we'll show you right here, if you were to do some marks here. Get your targets going, and then it's going to auto-mark some enemies for you. And lightning, as it is, it gets crazy because it hits everything around it too. So you can see there, without pitching it on my own, I'm still able to, hit wherever Earth Shatter is. Now, to show you guys too, you don't need the Earth Shatters for this, but there's a reason why we also have the Marked NATO chip there. And that's so, say you got a lane or whatever, you can go ahead. Now her cast is a little bit different from the Apprentice's, so make sure you're off to the side a bit when you cast the tornado. That way you hit them all, and then it just goes crazy. Move in a bit so you can see the damage numbers. Now, I'm not buffing up and everything, but the DPS is anywhere from like 20 something mil to 160 something mil. And of course, if you have the extra duration on your tornadoes, then you can go ahead and mark a whole bunch of targets at once. I'm not being overly careful here like I should be, but who cares, right? You can see some crazy damage numbers as you're going. So as you guys have seen there, that's what ability power gets you. It gets you some crazy numbers. That's why you have the Marked NATO. This is the Ascension that we're using for it. So you can see we're into max arc lightning damage. Then I went for max tornado duration, and of course hero health. Now just a heads up to you guys that want to use the marked targets build, because it is totally doable with this build that we established previously, where you use some of these here with poison on them. This will totally work. It'll fit right into it. It'll diminish your DPS a little bit, but it'll let you start hitting lanes as, things get marked up. So anyway guys, I'll go for one more round here real quick so you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, it's really hard to see some of these numbers pop in. Yeah, you can see the closer it is, the more it's going to do. And so, you know, like come over here, that's fine, no worries. We'll do some of this and actually take a look at the DPS total there. So yeah, you can see DPS total was somewhere around 80 mil right there because of the variance and all that. Let's see. Now the pet did diminish that quite a bit because it kept hitting, so it kept the timer going, but even with the pet screwing it up, it was still 52 mil. So I'll take the pet off right here. That's going to crash my ability power a bit though, and we'll see how it does without the pet. Yeah. As you can see, I still hit pretty hard even without the ability power from the pet. Alright, let's let that die off and see how it went. Yeah, still about 76 mil DPS right there, with the drops and all that fun stuff. Anyway guys, I hope that's a build that you guys might consider using. It does do some crazy DPS. And remember to like and subscribe. Comment if you feel like it, and we'll see you next time guys. Have a great day and God bless.